Welcome back to learning how to change your own oil. This is a 2023 Hyundai Santa Cruz. Those two covers underneath are on the passenger side. You got your oil filter that I'm working on currently. The other one was going to be your oil plug. Just when you're working with the plastic clips, make sure you have the proper tool and you're careful. They do break easily. That cover also has two 10 mil screws. So if you haven't had the screws switched out, they should be 10 millimeters. Get these off and then go ahead and get to draining. On Hyundai vehicles, unless the plug's been switched out, you'll be looking for a 17 millimeter to take off the drain plug. The cap on these, this specific one, should be a 27 millimeter.
This is not a good sign anytime it doesn't come out by hand. Once it's loose like that and then it goes a hair and then it stops. The missing bolts, the missing clips. Somebody has not been taking care of it and it's only 17,000 miles on it. Hate to see it. Alright, here we got a number 8 hex. If you take out the center plug on the cap, I know it's going to be extremely hard to see. You can drain it before you remove the cap. Just like that. I don't believe those are supposed to be on there. I'll look at the new one. The new plug comes assembled. I mean, I could be wrong, but I've never noticed gaskets, let alone 2 gaskets, and it did look like it was leaking. That's wild. Yeah, so looking at the new filter, you do get a gasket in here, but that is for the drain plug. And then you get a gasket for the filter, of course, and there is a gasket on that plug, but not a metal one, let alone 2 metal ones, so someone did not know what they were doing. A little bit of grease on here, nothing crazy. We're gonna reapply that before we take the cap off. Now this is all plastic. Do not go more than hand tight. When it stops, it stops. All right. And that cap's not very strong. So right there, we're done. Very gentle. Now we're gonna get the cap out.
Now you're going to see there's a little tab on the gasket. You want that tab to go upright when you put it in on any of the gaskets that are inserted into canister caps like these. Volkswagen also has them. Make sure the tab's upright so it creates a good seal still and you can grab it out when you need to grab it out next time. Another tip with canister filters, make sure that you push it in correctly, firmly. Some of them click, some of them do not, but you do want to make sure it's in the correct spot. Another thing is look at the old one and make sure none of the internal components came out with the old filter. You want to make sure the spring and everything is still inside that cap. All right, here we are torquing down the cap. It should be 35 Newton meters. Make sure you have a torque wrench so you can do this step properly.
All right, so we got our drain plug ready. Fresh gasket, had to get the old one off. They obviously didn't switch it out last time. So knowing this car was done at the dealer, I know there's a lot of people that are like, oh, I need to go to the dealer. No, you don't. You can find someone that's better than the dealer 90% of the time. I mean, there are certain things that they should do when it comes to warranty work and stuff like that, obviously. Some programming. But beyond that, you don't need the dealer. You can find someone that has more talent, more affordable. It might not be like a lot cheaper, but especially if they have the talent. I mean, you're paying for people that are going to do it right. But when it comes to oil changes, they just hire whoever, and they don't train them properly. So definitely not a place you need to go. So again, no metal gaskets on there at all. That's not what that plastic plug that you replace is for. That's also why you replace it. It looked like it was probably reused. And we only got one gasket, and it's new on the drain plug. Let's get this out of here.
Now we got to add 6.1 quarts of oil. This vehicle calls for 0W30. You got to make sure you get that. All right, make sure we go in and reset the oil light, whether it's for you or for a customer. You're looking for the menu. Sometimes it's under cluster. That's why I did check there. Sometimes it's under convenience with Kia. You just kind of got to look around depending the year and the model. This was convenience. Then you find service interval. Then you hit reset and you're done.
All right, let's check it while it's running. As you can tell, it looks perfectly fine. Did not need those gaskets, but I already knew that. Got the drain plug on there. Go ahead, put everything back. These are not hard, guys. So just slide it in. Pull the center out if it's got pushed in on accident. Slide it in, push. Same thing, pull the center out. Push. Now again, these are missing some, but just put it back best you can. I recommend exactly how it came out, especially if it's missing some. The only thing I think, let's see, if I can't, yeah, that's gonna drag too much, so we're gonna do what they did. Would have been better if they just put the screws back, but it is what it is. Alright, and obviously we got to note we're missing a screw, 2 body bolt push-ins, and we're done.